Welcome to the Haymaker Studio officially. I'm so excited to show you my workspace and a day in the life of what I do here and all the details about the DIY projects that I plan, build, shoot, and share with you from my space. So, as soon as you step in, this is my shipping corner where I pretty much pack and leave this ready for Cannon Post for pickup. These are orders from the shop, and also recycling boxes here. And this is the main entrance. This cute door accent wall, I did it a few years ago and it was a DIY project for the vlog. I still love it so much. It's so fun, and they are vinyl pieces that I designed, and then I just simply put them in there. So yeah, so this is the shipping area. Very messy, but you know, this is an unedited studio tour. Then we go to this little corner where I have my fridge, microwave, and all that foodie corner. And then this is where I keep all my pottery pieces. If you don't know, I make pottery. It's been like almost 2 years, and I make these pieces. They're all hand-built. So this is where I keep them, and they have their own home, and it's super cute. Right after we have my bathroom. There are a bunch of DIY projects in here, like this lamp and this Glossier inspired mirror. It's super fun, and we're gonna do a new DIY soon that I cannot wait to share with you. And also behind that cute curtain, we have many materials. Then you come to the kitchen and work table, which I also DIY. I added those legs that you see there, and here is where I mostly work and do all my planning for my projects. It's a huge table, so it's very fun to plan and to work on that. And I do multiple art mediums, so it's perfect because it's solid wood. So as you can see, it's all stained and used, but you know, that's the magic of being an artist and a creator. So this is where I keep all my treasures of things that I have done with my hands, or things that I love from different artists in Quebec, and pieces from the shop that we have designed, like this, that it was a collaboration, and books that I love to keep me inspired, DIY. So it's one of my favorite parts of the studio. Right after the work table, we have my living room, and it's very bright, which I need for when I, shoot photography and videos for different projects. So the studio has plenty of natural light, as you can see. 3 big windows, and also right beside my living room, I have, this is like what I call the studio area, because normally we create different setups that it can be including furniture, or just without anything and just using the white blank wall that you see here. This is a project that I was working recently. They are upcycled lamps and lots of plants because they make me really happy and they keep me inspired. This was another cool DIY. It's an old tire that I found on the street, and I was like, okay, no, we need to do something with this. So I upcycled the tire to this beautiful poof. And finally, our desk area. So this is also a super fun part of the studio. I have two desks. This one is mine, where I usually edit, shoot, get inspiration, do my research. Everything is done from here. Yeah, my desk. And here is my Pantone inspiration wall. I did this DIY as soon as I moved in. I knew that I really needed this Pantone wall. I'm such a big fan of Pantone, so it's where I keep part of my materials that I use. Lastly, I'm gonna show you the messy room because every single crafter in the world needs a room with a space where you can keep all your storage and your materials, and I have accumulated a solid amount. So this is where I keep everything. I recently bought all these transparent bins, and I actually label everything because before it was just a mess. So now I know where to find every single thing. So it's all labeled, it's all kind of organized. And then over here we have all the shop products. This is a big wall filled with paint and X-Acto knives, which apparently are like my besties. A lot of different materials, and that's also an accent wall that I DIY. That is on the blog. And then you go out from here and you see the entire studio. This is the Haymaker studio. I really hope you love it. And if you wanna follow our crafting journey, our artsy journey, you can find me on Instagram or my blog, and soon YouTube. So yeah, thank you for the visit, and I hope to see you guys super soon.